Street cruisers like this 62 Imperial LeBaron belong to the street scene in Los Angeles. Behind the aristocratic name stands a 2-ton luxury sedan. A pipe wrench is a door handle, no problem for owner Kubo.
The car is a work in progress right now. I saved up a little bit of money and I'm going to get the interior done, kind of make it look nice on, you know, little by little. But it runs, the car runs, so I don't, I don't deal with that, really.
Kubo is the founder of the Hells Bells LA, a classic car club for women only.
We all work on our cars together, or we ask, you know, where can I get my electrical done? And we bounce ideas off of each other and trying to keep these old cars on the road.
Via 3-speed automatic, the 6.8-liter V8 sends 340 horsepower to the rear axle. For the Hells Bells, old cars belong to a life philosophy. Heidi, Melinda, Emily, Debbie, Kubo, and Barbara. Oil-smeared hands are not taboo for these ladies. Los Angeles, home to the Hells Bells, is a paradise for car enthusiasts. The scene meets every Friday in the city area of Burbank. The meeting place is also typically American. At Bob's Big Boy, the classic community assembles under the sign of the burger.
Bob's on Friday night. I mean, it's the go-to place on a Friday night. If you live anywhere within 50 miles and you got a nice car or you just want to go see some nice cars, you come out and see them. And this goes on every Friday night.
Here there are even individual designer pieces to look at, such as this Holden FG. The engine is derived from the current Corvette. Body and interior look like the dream of a designer from the 50s. A perfect tribute to the lavish design of the post-war era. A typical child of the post-war period is this 1949 Pontiac Chieftain. The face of an Indian chief is mounted on the bow of a jet engine, a strange document for American culture of the 50s. Accordingly, the Chieftain is popular with collectors.
It represents Chief Pontiac. He was a famous Indian chief back in the colonial days or the Indian days, and they named the car after him, Pontiac. That's Indian face.
This is a hobby and it's a passion, just like when some people have their passion taking up golf. Instead of taking up golf, these are like our golf carts.
The ladies of Hells Bells Old-Timer Club meet here regularly and present their four-wheel treasures. They're not picked on or ridiculed. The male Californian classic car fans are far too tolerant for that.
Started in San Francisco in the year 2000, and I was a member up there in San Francisco. And about a couple years later, I moved to Los Angeles and started a chapter here. And it was just me, and then it grew to 7 girls.
If the Hells Bells appear at a classic car meeting, the cars are a secondary thing for many. Photo shoots are required for the extroverted ladies. Emily is testing the current Mustang. Kubo is skeptical.
This has a lot more horsepower than my car. With my car, everything's there. You see the engine and you see where the carburetor is. You see how, the inside's just the bare minimum.
Even though it's new, they can't miss this car, the EcoJet of star show host Jay Leno. The turbine supercar fired from a biodiesel delivers a proud 650 horsepower. Also at the home of Hells Bells, not everything revolves around classic cars. A front yard flea market in a relaxed atmosphere invites you to browse, although each of the Bells owns at least one classic each. For example, this 1964 Ford Galaxy 500. The small block V8 is Barbara's pride and joy, and no wonder she has beefed it up herself.
Yeah, it's actually the original 289. It had a 2-barrel intake, and I just changed it to a 4-barrel intake manifold and carburetor. It really makes a huge difference. I feel like my car lifts off from the front when I take off. It's really fun. I'm glad I made that change.
Barbara has also modified the exhaust system as well. Not much is left from the gentling, babbling V8.
This car makes me extremely happy. When I start up the car, when I'm driving, there's nothing like it. It's kind of a high. You get a high off of it.
Hell's Bells Emily lovingly takes care of an American small car, a 1960 Rambler American with a large 3.8-liter inline 6-cylinder.
I love this car. This car is kind of an extension of my personality, I think. Like, I saw it on the side of the road and I knew it was meant to be. This is a wonderful car. I will never, ever, ever sell it. I'm thoroughly planning on my grandchildren learning how to drive in this car. So, yeah, no, I will never, ever get rid of this car.
The American Motors Corporation, in short AMC, is one of the forgotten brands.
Nash, AMC, Studebaker, Edsel, yeah, like stuff like that. Just, they aren't around anymore, you know, and not a lot of people are really interested in them, so I don't know, but I am. They need love from somewhere.
The old-timers of the Hells Bells cannot complain about a lack of love. The dedicated ladies safeguard a piece of American automobile culture beyond the cult-revered muscle cars, and thanks to Hells Bells branches in San Francisco and Seattle, one doesn't have to worry about the future of the American exotics.